Hey everyone, Simon and Monty from Team Saitek, and today we'll be looking at the X-55 Rhino HOTAS, and we'll be checking it out in some civilian flight sims, including how to set it up in FSX. So let's take a look at Microsoft Flight Simulator X. This will be the first time that we're flying it with the Rhino today, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to set up the controls. So go into controls here, and we'll start with the control axes. The thing that happens with the Rhino being on the stick and throttle being on different USB connectors is that FSX will think that they're both joysticks and it'll duplicate the axes on both. So we just need to go through here quickly and make sure everything is in the right place. So starting off with the stick, aileron X-axis, correct. Elevator axis Y, correct. Scroll down, rudder on Z rotation, which is the twist yaw, that's correct. For the throttle, let's go ahead and delete that because throttle, obviously we want it to be on throttle. So Simon's gonna go here to throttle and delete these axes. And then we're just doing single engine right now, so throttle axis on, just go ahead and double click in that box right there, right here, yeah. And go to the motion, there it is, and clear out that rudder axis one. Okay, so while we're doing this, we might as well go through calibration, and what we recommend for the stick is to have the sensitivity around 75, 76, and the null zone at 0. Now let's go to the throttle. We'll put that at 100 for sensitivity, and for null zone we'll go for 0 again. One of the cool things, obviously, is the Rhino has so many different switches and buttons. We're going to go ahead and map a couple things to the actual joystick. So why don't we go ahead and start with the stick. Let's set the brakes. Make sure that usually defaults to the trigger, and that should be fine for our purposes.
Landing gear would we can clear that out.
Clear that out, and we'll change that to.
We'll put it onto the throttle.
Right.
We'll discuss putting it on the throttle. So the elevator trim is what we need to set on. Put that on the stick. That we can do next.
Okay.
There's elevator trim. Clear that out. Clear that out.
So he's putting that on down on the hat, and we'll put that on the up for hat 2. Now go to throttle, and the controller type, and we'll put the
landing gear and flaps.
Gear and flaps.
And yeah, we can do flaps. Extend fully.
So you're putting that on the first switch over there?
Yes.
All right.
And retract fully.
Boom.
Okay.
Both on the same switch. And then
landing gear. And landing gear, I can just actually put on one of these front buttons on the Rhino.
All right, so on the Rhino throttle, on one of those front buttons, you're going to set that to landing gear. There it is.
There it is.
All right, let's fly.
All right. And here we are on the Mooney Bravo, and we're going to be flying out of San Diego International. Here we go.
We'll probably cut that part out. We'll just cut it to when we're actually on the runway. Then I'll speak. All right, so here we are at San Diego. You're in the Mooney Bravo. Check your flaps.
We're going to get our flaps down.
You're using the track IR, right?
I am using track IR for my head rotation, my view. So
that actually frees up one of the POV hats to use for anything else. And also, a lot of people will set the track IR calibration button to be one of the switches on the throttle, so you can, or on the stick, so you can do that too. All right, let's get in the air.
So just doing quick brakes on and engine run up. brakes off. And we're in the older version of the Mooney, so we don't have the new glass cockpit.
Mm.
Knots. Rotate at 80. 80 knots, and we're in the air, and gear's coming up. Flaps coming up. Alright, and we'll just trim her out. And there she is, trimmed out, coming out of San Diego, and there's beautiful Coronado, North Island.
Yeah, ridge right behind there. Oh, nice. The thing with FSX is there's so many different things you can control, and just about everything you can just assign it to the stick and the throttle on the Rhino. Radios, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and there's, I mean, everyone's got their own idyllic setup and how they want their HOTAS to work, and so it's just a matter of going into the FSX world of settings and setting them up the way you want them.
Well, everyone, I hope you had fun. We had a lot of fun making the video, and check out our other videos, including the one on combat sims. See you soon.